What is up, guys? Chet the Chef here again at Universal Studios Florida. Hey, I'm not going to spare anything. Let's get on in. Let's knock this day out. So as we start to make our way into the park, you can see out on this side they still have those entrances closed down. We're still running everybody through over here, but if you look over here towards the exit, they are pushing people through there. So let's go ahead and try to walk in through the exit side. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that going in through that exit area is actually, for now, going to be a lot quicker than going in through the main entrance area, because it's a little backed up, and I know most people are going to see entrance, exit, go in through the entrance, but it's going to be a lot quicker going in through that exit. So I'm going to go ahead and just start going down Illuminations Boulevard. So we've got a whole bunch of scrim up around Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem. I think they're finally going to fix that facade entrance where that piece of brick or piece of facading fell a few weeks ago or a few months ago. So we've got full extended queue. Wait time is 75 minutes. Alright, so update on Illuminations VillainCon Minion Blast. The only real thing that I still haven't seen that's been finished yet is this little outlet junction box right there. Going down the side, they've added the little VillainCon paintwork there, but they have finished. We got Brat, El Macho, Miss Scarlet that I pointed out a few weeks ago. We've got Vector up there now, and then we've got up top Universal Studios welcomes the Vicious Six sign, and I figured that was what it was going to be, was the big Vicious Six sign, but this attraction is going to be so much fun, it's a crime at VillainCon. As of right now, Revenge of the Mummy is a 10-minute wait, and the express and single rider line are both open. Just got done riding the Mummy, went to the single rider line. I literally walked right onto it and got through it. It was amazing. It's a great ride. Love it. Coming around into the San Francisco area, the Bloody Mary booth is still open for the event, and the Spain booth looks to still be here. I don't know if it's still opening or not. It did have like a sangria flight that was super good. Wife really liked it. And over in the Lagoon of USF, they have dropped the water levels considerably to go through. They got some guys out there pressure washing the work platform right now, where all the jets and everything are mounted for the show. They've said that the current show, well, the just previous show that they've had going on, that they were done with it. They weren't going to do that one anymore, and that they were going on to some new show. Now, I'm not sure what that show is going to be. There is up in the air talks about drone shows. Now, I'm not sure if that's for here or for the upcoming park in Epic that they're gearing up all this drone program for. But it's really interesting to see this platform. You know, I've seen people out there walking around, you know, during the day, and I'm like, I feel like this pond is like really deep. But, you know, they muck up the water quite a bit to give that illusion. But now knowing, you know, I've seen people out there on that platform, on that specific platform. So knowing how high that sits up, it's very interesting. Like all this stuff, you know, this big, this thing right here and all these boxes are normally underwater for the show, so it's crazy to think how much they've dropped this. Whatever show does come in to the Lagoon over here at USF, I do believe that it is going to be a good show. I've not seen poor production value from Universal with their shows. Being that we're in city limits, we can't do the fireworks and stuff like Disney does, but it's still a great time, still a good experience, good show. Over here in the London area, this is actually a really fun tribute to Jaws that they put in when they took Jaws out, the ride, and put in Diagon Alley. Here's to Swimming with Bow-Legged Women by the Quint Trio. As we go into Diagon Alley, you notice the crowd's really not that bad today. Last video we did, there was obviously a huge wait lines, huge crowds trying to get in to everything, and honestly today's not bad at all. Actually looks pleasant, and the weather's nice and cool after it rained all night last night, and this is going to turn out to be a really nice day. Almost light jacket weather. At this time, Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts is a 60-minute wait. And the single rider line is open. Over here is something amazing that you never, ever see. The Hopping Pot. Has no line, really. So let's get a tasty beverage. Alright guys, I got my butterbeer from over at the Hopping Pot. I'm gonna be honest, that is the quickest I've ever gotten through a line there. That thing is usually, I'd say maybe a 10 to 15 minute wait to get beverages and food that's there, but hey, today these crowd levels might be playing in my favor. Fun fact about the sign here for the Leaky Cauldron, if you can see it, it actually leaks. Now, fun fact, over here at number 12 Grimwald Place, I've just seen a large group of people coming through here knocking on the door. You do not have to knock on the door to get Creature to come out of his window from up there. He's on a timer, and he comes out, I don't know when. I've never actually sat here and timed it, but he's on a timer. Something to be noted, right back there, the white tent that has popped up over the past week or so is something very worthy of getting excited about, as it is more than likely a house for this year's Halloween Horror Nights. If you come over more towards MIB and look back, you can also see back there part of that same tent that we were looking at. Seeing all these tents popping up in the back, guys, gets me excited. And it looks pretty decently big too. While we're over here, to mention that the MIB Alien Attack is a 15-minute wait. Express is open, single rider is closed. Now you guys can't really see it, but back through there where the Bugs house was last year, there's Bugs, and I don't remember the name. It was like the underground original house that was back there. That was like down in the subway. There are also tents that have popped up back over here and over there, which those were pretty big houses last year, so really excited to see all this stuff popping up again. I really wish I could kind of figure out a way to get you to be able to see that, though. Over here in Simpsons, they have moved whatever basketball thing that was there and moved it now back over here. And if we come around, all these games back here have opened back up. And once again, you can go into Krusty's mouth to actually get into the attraction. Alright guys, so tried to get on the Simpsons just to kind of walk through the queue to be able to look back there, see what I could find about any more of those tents, but I could not see anything back there, and I ended up riding the ride. So that was all for naught, and now I'm all shooken up. Walking through the rest of Krustyland, nothing else really to report, nothing really been moved around. Bumblebee, man, tacos just fired up as I was walking through, and I could just smell those corn tortillas. So I'm starting to get hungry, I'm realizing. So let's start to wrap this day up. Over here between the SpongeBob StorePants store and what was the Kid Zone area, there's been some updates. So over here in the past, there'd been a planter box with some trees and some benches around it, but that has been removed, which has been really nice because of this choke point that had been here. Currently looking into the Kid Zone, obviously you can still see that the Woody Woodpecker Nut House coaster is still standing, but you can hear some trucks back there moving some stuff around. So really looking excited to see what they put in that area. Also noting that they have removed all these bushes for the stroller parking area, but they're still got the barriers blocking to funnel you through the gift shop still. So they're cleaning this area up over here really nice. I think it's going to look really good in the next year or two when they get this thing all opened up. And I just checked the wait time for ET Adventures, and it is 15-minute wait right now, which is still really good. So last week when we were here, these wait times were super high, and now everything's kind of dropped back down for right now. So I think it's a good time to be in the park, especially today. Beautiful, beautiful weather and low wait times. It's a good day to be here. I have to say honestly though, this walkway between Mel's Diner up in front of us into the Animal Actors stage is honestly one of my favorite parts of the park. It's just super calm for the most part, super tranquil. Back here, these trees are beautiful. Love it. So here's a big question I have. So the Mardi Gras event ends, and the tribute store here that has been dedicated and moved over here for this current tribute store. I'm wondering if we're gonna get a summer tribute store this year. This past year was the first time they'd done one, but I'm wondering if this is gonna stick around. They're gonna leave the tribute store here and maybe do one here for summer. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do. I like this new area. The checkout area is a little weird. We'll see what happens. Another interesting thing that has popped up. So they tried doing a small prop shop over here in the Brown Derby a while back. Then it didn't really take off too well. It was really only open for like a week or two. But now they've opened it up back into a prop shop. Let's go look around, see what they have in here. So I walked around in the Brown Derby a little bit. Didn't really see anything in there that's not in any of the other shops, any other stores. So it's cute. I mean, they've got some things, you know, that aren't here in USF that are over in Islands that are in there. So that's pretty cool to see that that stuff is starting to kind of blend in a little bit more with that. But we'll see what happens. So the wind is really starting to pick up today. And if you can see behind me, the storms are starting to pick up. Finally started getting rain yesterday, and now she's starting to open wide up and give us her all. So really thankful for it though. I'm not complaining to be complaining about it, but we've really needed this rain to come through. So really excited for it, but I think we're gonna get out of here here pretty soon. So starting to head to walk out to the exit. My wife just called me and told me that it's pouring up north where we live. So I'm definitely thinking I'm gonna get out of here. Probably won't grab anything to eat. I'm just gonna head home for the day. And that's one of the great things about being a pass holder here is, you know, when these storms start to come through, it keeps it really cool, and I have multiple options to come through on multiple different days. So if you're a Florida resident and someone that plans to come here more than four times, it's worth it to go ahead and just get that season pass, get that knocked out, and have that. So that way you can do this too. You can just come whenever you want. Alright guys, well it's starting to really pick up on this rain here. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, headed towards the house. So just want to thank y'all for watching the videos. Hey, if you can, give me a like, give me a subscribe. Share this content with any of your friends, family that are looking to come this way. Hey, just want to thank you all. Just say I hope that everybody is trying to be a little bit better every day. That's for this. Chet the Chef. Out. Peace.